Welcome back to sportsbookreview.com Monday here, and we're continuing our Champions League coverage, looking at Wednesday's matches here. Joining us is Martin Green, Stuart from tipsterhq.com, and Alex from Need for Tips. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Hello.
How was everybody's weekend? I think overall on profit, I think I've looked at, we're doing pretty good. I'm in profits for one of the first times in a long while. How's everyone doing?
Yeah.
Woo. I know. Yeah, I know. Alex, your ACCA, Sevilla. Don't really want to talk about it too long because I'm sure it was really painful, but so near yet so far.
Yeah, they missed so many opportunities of scoring. I saw the match. It was incredible. We could make it again. Well, we have another week going on. Really smart play from Flash, going 9 from 10. It's a really good profit there. If the match from today, hopefully from my point of view, the match from today should be wrong, because after that, ruining a whole ACCA for one goal, it seems very bad. So hopefully both teams to score will not happen today in Werder Bremen versus Köln. But yeah, this is life. We continue. Let's go on.
It is. It's life. It's the betting life. It's what we deal with. But listen, let's see if we can make some money this week here. Wednesday's matches. Going to start with Besiktas versus Bayern Munich. These matches are clipped. If you want to just watch the individual matches, if you're in a rush, also do subscribe, hit the little bell button, you're notified, or follow us on Twitter. I think it's down in the description on Twitter handles. If not, it's at Need for Tips, at Natalie Rydstrom, at TipsterHQ, and at Martin W. Green. Don't forget that W in there. Okay, so Besiktas versus Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich 1.62, draw 4.5, and Besiktas 5.25. Those odds at 5 dimes. The question is which Bayern Munich is showing up? They have got such a hefty lead there, 5-0 in aggregate. Will they rest key players? Which key players will they be resting, Stuart?
I think they may rotate a little bit, but I think this gives them the chance to actually make a real statement. They can push on, they can put in a really good performance in this one, and everybody will suddenly sit up and go, well, hang on a second, we haven't really talked about Bayern Munich that much. Chelsea's had some chat, Barcelona, Real Madrid, loads of chat about them. Juventus, I know people are writing them off way too early, but you know, now everybody's going, hang on a second, there are some good teams left in this competition, and Bayern Munich are one of those sides. They're well ahead in this first game, and I think they could probably push on. I'm not saying it's going to be 10-0 over the two legs, but wouldn't be surprised if it's close.
Okay, interesting. Alex, same question to you, really.
I think that the German teams, and especially Bayern Munich, when they smell blood, they go to kill you. It doesn't matter with which team they will play, Alpha team, B team, or whatever team they will play, best starting 11 or not. I think that they are 2-3 classes above Besiktas. Besiktas, yes, they will play in front of their fans. They should be able to salvage some pride and show that this is not the 5-0 is not exactly their level, but I'm sure that Bayern Munich will get the job done also in the second leg and show what a strong side they have right now.
Yeah, well, very interested to see both teams to score at 1.62. Not a bet that I would play. I have to say I would be nervous about playing that bet, but you know, odds really are pointing to Besiktas scoring in front of their fans. Martin, do you think that would be a play? Would you recommend or advise people not to play it?
I'd advise going with caution into this game entirely, really. I take the point that my colleagues have made, but when there's a team that's 5-0 up on aggregate, there's no real need for them to go and win the game. We saw Man City destroyed Basel in the first leg, and then in the second leg, they just didn't even bother to play at all. They ended up losing their record, which was a bit of a bit of an anticlimax, really. It just shows you when you don't have the motivation levels correct, because you don't need to win a game, you can really take a foot off the brake and not do particularly well. I don't really think the value is high enough on Bayern Munich to justify backing them at such a price when even if they lost 3-0 or something, they'd still go through. 8 to 13, I'm not really feeling that sort of value, to be honest. I think they could certainly rest some players. There's no need for them to risk getting injured over in Turkey. They did very well in the first leg, but Besiktas did have a man sent off. So they'll want to salvage some pride. They could come back fighting. They could get a result there. So I'd probably be inclined just to leave this one alone, not have a repeat of the Man City game.
Yeah, I think that's very true, to be honest. We've got Anne S here saying over 1.5 goals in the first half. But the other bet that she says is Bayern Munich and the over 2.5 goals, odds of even money. Sounds like a bet you should take for this match, but I do think that this is one, maybe Bayern Munich and the under 4.5 could be a play here as well. Alex, what is your bet for this match, or is this a match really tread with caution because Bayern Munich lead with such a heavy goal?
I wrote an article for SBR. This is exactly what I'm going with. Bayern Munich and the over 2.5 goals at 2.05. And the second bet I have both teams to score and the over 2.5 at 1.85. I think that Besiktas will be able to find the back of the net, and we will see a high-scoring affair in this match. Again, I'm saying to you that German teams and especially Bayern are all in. Doesn't matter in what condition. That doesn't matter if they won 5-0 the first leg or whatever. And we could see that in the previous seasons when they were in the knockout stages, winning the first leg comfortably and winning also the second leg. So I think that we should follow the trend because Bayern are deadly, and hopefully we will see some of their key players in the starting 11.
All right. So you've got the confidence, and that's a little bit echoing what Stuart was saying as well, that we will see those key players. Will Bayern Munich smell blood and destroy Besiktas on their turf, Stuart? What have you got as a bet?
Well, let me just. The envelope says I'm actually going for Bayern. Yeah, it's like everything down on an envelope tonight. I'm going old school. Yeah, I'm on this one. Besiktas vs Bayern. Bayern minus 1.5 goals, and I found that at 2.49 at Pinnacle, and I thought that was pretty good money.
All right. Bayern Munich minus 1.5 goals. I'm on the same lines as Martin, I have to say. So team bankrollers are divided on this one too. It is a no play, and two of us going for a heavy or a comfortable Bayern Munich win. Okay, Barcelona versus Chelsea. 1-1 in aggregate here. Barcelona 1.44, draw 5, Chelsea 8. Those odds with Bet Online. To qualify though, Barcelona 1.25. Barcelona obviously have got the upper hand here now on their turf with an away goal. What do you predict here, Alex?
Messi was rested in the match against Malaga. From my point of view, in the first leg, Chelsea were unlucky not to win that game because they dominated most of the match, and with a little mistake in their defense, Messi scored that crucial away goal from my point of view, because if it wasn't for that away goal, the second leg would be very, very complicated. Messi, I think that I have him to score anytime at 1.85, and he will dedicate his goal to his newborn, to Ciro, because he put it already the name, from Ciro Immobile. He saw that Ciro Immobile is top scorer in Serie A, so he decided to name his third child Ciro.
But that's the only award he's getting all season.
I think exactly. Chelsea will have to attack to score, because if they don't score in that match, that's it. They are not going further. So I think that we will see goals again. I like Barcelona to win and over 2.5 goals at 2.0. I'm actually a little bit frustrated because Andre Iniesta is not 100% fit for the match. Plus, they cannot use Coutinho because he played with Liverpool in a Champions League. So I think that they will play either with Andre Gomez, either with Ousmane Dembele. So I am expecting goals and the home win. Barcelona to win and over 2.5 at 2.0.
Okay. All right. So starting strong there. What about you, Martin? Are you predicting goals in this match?
Yeah, very, very similar to Alex, actually, in this game. I have to go for Messi to score at any time. That was my bet in the first leg, and he duly delivered. It took him a little while to get started, but yeah, he capitalised on that error in the Chelsea defending, and he just ruthlessly punished them, as Messi always does. Big game player, always turns up in the Champions League, and I think he'll frighten the life out of Chelsea, really. They haven't been in good form at all lately, have they, Chelsea? I watched them against Crystal Palace at the weekend, and they were very fortunate to win in the end, 2-1. But Crystal Palace got a goal disallowed that really should have stood. And yeah, that ended a spell of 3 straight defeats for them. So I think they're lacking in confidence at the moment. And I also think they're lacking in quality. Going forwards, they haven't got that much of a threat apart from Eden Hazard. And at the back, they're looking a little bit shaky. And I think even if you're missing Iniesta, I still think Barcelona have enough quality in midfield to overrun them. So I think Barcelona will win. I think Messi will score. That's my favourite bet at 1.85. And yeah, I'd definitely go Barcelona and over 1.5 goals at 1.63. I'd be tempted to push it to Barcelona over 2.5 goals, but I'd be a little bit worried that Barca will win it 2-0. They've been winning a lot of games 2-0 this season. So I think I'll be a little bit more cautious than Alex. Go Barca and over 1.5 goals at 1.63.
What about, have you checked the odds for like Barcelona and the under 4.5 goals?
That might be
Could
interesting.
That be,
Let's have
look, 1.73 Barcelona and the under 4.5 goals.
I like
That's
that a lot,
option.
actually. Yeah, can't see them. I can't see there being 5 or more goals in this game. Yeah, I'm sold.
No.
Sold to the guy with the t-shirt.
Okay, awesome. All right, Stuart. So we're predicting goals. Martin is treading a bit more cautiously with the over 1.5 goals. Also likes the under 4.5. Where do you sit here in this match?
I sit comfortably way out of it. I think this is a game that's going to be very, very difficult to call. Although I actually Barcelona and under 4.5, that's a bet I could get on board with. The odds aren't fantastic, but for that, I think it's fairly sensible, really. I think we're going to see quite a tight game. I don't think we're going to see a hugely entertaining game. I mean, the game I'm really looking forward to is tomorrow night, Roma against Shakhtar Donetsk. I think that's going to be a great match to watch. But this one, it's going to be tactical. There's no way that Conte's going to open it up and try and play attacking football. But Barcelona was so good, they could try and prize they probably will prize that team apart a couple of times and maybe score a couple. So I think everyone can win on this one. Barcelona minus 1.5, Barcelona to win and under 4.5, and then we'll all be happy. But no bets for me.
No bets for you. Yeah, I have to say I'm on the fence. Leans, but no bets. And I don't want to say anything and to steer anyone in the wrong direction. But I do like that Barcelona and the under 3.5 goals. Not a lot of value, but 1.53. Whether that's one for an ACCA, but I think it's more likely to be tight than a goal scoring affair. Just quickly, Stu, you did mention the Roma versus Shakhtar Donetsk. It is a very popular game. Do you have any leans for that match?
Yeah, on that one, I'm going to give Shakhtar Donetsk just a little bit of an edge. I think it should be a really good game, but I think we may see a draw. So I'm going for Shakhtar plus 0.5, 2.29 with Pinnacle. Martin's already pulling a face, so I think he may disagree.
What are you going for, Martin?
I'm going for Roma to qualify at 1.85. I like that one. I think they've got the away goal. I think so. Even if they win 1-0, they can go through. But I've just been hugely impressed with Roma at the moment. Their midfield on paper just looks brilliant. Strootman, De Rossi, and Nangolan. And if you put them all together and they're playing well, which they are at the moment, they can run rings around this Shakhtar team. I think they They were very, very impressive when they beat Napoli 4-2. They carried it on at the weekend, beating Torino 3-0. They're full of confidence, and I think they should fare a lot better on Italian soil than they did in Ukraine. So I think they can win that one. I'm going for Roma to qualify.
Yeah, I tell you what though, shop around for your odds there, Martin, because you can get 2 in some places. Paddy Power, Sky Bet, 188 Bet. So yeah, shop around for your odds there, sbrodds.com. And be rude to leave you out. What?
I was looking at American odds when I was writing the article. That was the best. That was the best out of all the US sports books. But the good old trusty European sports books are offering better value. So get on the European one.
Yeah, I've got quite a few Anes as well, regular commenter of ours. Also like Roma to qualify. Alex, it would be rude to leave you out here. Roma, Shakhtar Donetsk. Have you got any bets? It seems to be the popular betting match of the week.
A lot of stuff can happen in that match. I totally agree with Martin there. Roma to qualify, but I will have a small play with both teams to score and the over 2.5. And I totally agree with Big Man that this game might go to extra time and to penalties. But you never know. Shakhtar are a decent side. Yes, they are poor on the road. But let's not forget that this is Champions League. This is one leg away from the quarterfinals. So it's really important for both sides. It's not like in Bayern Munich match that a team won 5-0 and now we don't know what to take. In this one, it can probably be very, very intense game. I'm going Roma to qualify, and I have also both teams to score and the over 2.5 there.
All right, great stuff. Going to wrap things up now. Roma to score over 1.5 goals, 1.75 look good. I like that one. I'm expecting maybe a 2-1, 2-0, something like that, but more 2-1. Right, to wrap it up, Stuart, break down again the bets you're going for and your best bet, your favourite one.
Yeah, just one bet. That's Besiktas versus Bayern, and I'm on Bayern minus 1.5 at 2.49.
There we go, Alex.
That's my best bet. It's my only bet. It's everything in one little package.
One little envelope.
I'm going with Bayern to win and over 2.5 goals at 2.05, and Messi to be anytime goal scorer at 1.85.
Yeah. I like that Messi to be anytime goal scorer. What are you going for, Martin?
I'm not going for anything in the Bayern Munich game, I'm afraid. I'd go for Man United to win, and I'd go for Man United to win to 0 because I think they'll keep it tight at the back. I'll go for Roma to qualify to odds of even money. Looks great. But for these ones, I'll go for Messi to score at any time, 1.85. And I'll go for Barcelona and under 4.5 goals. Thanks for that, Natalie. I'll go for that at 1.73. For all the people asking about Cheltenham, I'd go for Bouverder. Looks like a very well-priced favourite tomorrow. And you can put him in a double with Footpad, who looks like he should have the beating of the other runners in the Arkle chase. So there you go. There's my next few days.
Please repeat. Please repeat, because I want to write that down.
I go for Bouverder, champion hurdle. He's odds-on favourite, but he's
loving the French accent.
and
how should it be said? How should it be said, Stu?
It should be Bouverder.
Bouverder. Oh, you said Bouverder.
Right, go on. Sorry, Martin. Sorry.
And we've only got 5 runners in the Arkle, and you can get about 2.25 on Footpad, the favourite from the Willie Mullins stable. Looks a very solid runner as well. Apart from that, I'd be looking at longer shots because you only get about 30% of the favourites winning, and those are the 2 favourites that I like. There's some good each way value throughout the day as well.
There we go. Have you written anything anywhere, Martin?
You have a special name. You have a special name, Natalie. You have a betting spice, Natalie.
Yeah, the fifth Spice Girl.
I've written lots about it, but not for SBR. But lots of articles out there. So you just Google,
right.
Google me.
There we go.
Twitter.
All right, guys, thank you
At
so
Martin
much.
W. Green.
Best of luck. Best of luck, everybody. Make sure to follow us also on Twitter as well. There's lots of, we post stuff, tips and things like that. And then also our sister site as well, Bookmakers Review and Odds Market as well. Plenty of betting information, or just Skype us if you don't any questions. Or sorry, Skype us, tweet us. All right, guys, have a fantastic rest of Monday and week, and I'll see you for the Best Bet show on Thursday.
Bye, guys.
See you.